Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Here's our story for the day. A coworker of mine sent out a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet to gather some information. The problem was people were putting in any old answer that they wanted instead of the specific answers that he requested so that he could gather some meaningful analytics. So what we needed to do was create a specific set of options that people must choose from. Now, of course, I can't share my coworker's exact data set, company privacy and everything. What I have done is created a reasonable alternative. For this data set, in column A, I'm fine with people typing whatever they want. In column B, I want a yes/no answer. In column C, I want people to choose from the type of training I'm willing to provide. And in column D, I want to provide a longer list of options. And the way we're going to do this is by using a data validation option. To set this up, I want to draw your attention to the data option up in the ribbon. Then we're going to go to the data tools section and select data validation. A floating dialog box appears and it's on the settings tab. In the allow box, any value is selected by default. When you click the drop-down, you have several choices. The one we want for this example is list. When the selection is made, a new source box will appear. This is where you will type your options. In this case, it's a simple yes/no choice. You do need to put a comma between each option, otherwise it will show just one thing in the drop-down. Then I'm going to click OK to finish the process. Notice when I select the cell, there's this little tiny drop down. And when I click that, you will see yes or no. Then the person submitting the data to your Excel file will have to choose one of those options. Now let's say somebody doesn't realize that and they type in a different answer. A box will pop up letting them know that the value they entered does not meet the data validation as defined. Therefore, they're going to have to put in whichever options you gave them. I'm going to quickly provide the options for column C. Now, just as a refresher, we're going to the Data tab, Data Tools, Data Validation. We're going to select List. And then in the source box, we're going to give the options. In this case, I'm going to say in-person training or virtual training are acceptable. Now, the topic list is a little bit different because I offer several types of classes and I don't want to type them in one by one, especially because I'm prone to making typos. So what you can do here is you can still do data validation, but instead of typing in the source, I'm going to click on this little up arrow, and that's going to allow me to select a different sheet within the workbook. And then I'm going to choose everything that's on that list. And then I'm going to click OK, and it's going to pop in all of those options into my drop-down list. Now that I've provided these options, I'm going to get back exactly the data I need in order to analyze what topics am I going to teach next. For more tips on working with Excel data, check out the video that's on the screen now, and I'll see you over there.